Hey guys, Apev here. I'm in the middle of recording a pretty cool video that hopefully will have either been up now or shortly in the future. I just wanted to talk about something that has kind of been a big part of my gaming journey. You all probably have heard of a store called GameStop. It was the biggest gaming store and probably still is because they bought out all the competition. They used to have a ton of stores in Europe, but I think all those have closed now. But they, for many years, have had a rewards program called PowerUp Rewards. PowerUp Rewards was like $15 a month, came with a free magazine subscription, got you 10% off used video games, and with the rewards you got from purchasing video games from their store, you could get physical rewards. I got wireless PS3 charging adapters and wristbands and cool merch with it. And then suddenly they dropped all physical rewards. So I just kind of hoarded my rewards for almost 10 years. I wound up having 80,000 points consistently for many years, and I even used points to renew my membership and still wound up always having over 60, 70,000 just because I was waiting for physical rewards to come back. Well, they never came back, and just last month they switched over the rewards program to something called GameStop Pro. With GameStop Pro, your rewards will expire after a year since you accumulated them. Now, I think during this transition period, your points are good from a year since they're upgrading you. But that means you have a year to spend all your old PowerUp Rewards points if you had any. That needs to get out to some people, because if you were like me and hoarding tons of points, you could have easily just slept on this and lost all your points. So remember, your points expire after a year now. So I thought, oh, I'll just cash out all my points, get some gift cards or whatever. Well, you can't get gift cards. You can only get like coupons, which are like reward vouchers, and you're only allowed to use, I think, 3 of them at a time, and you can't use duplicates. So like if you were to order something online, they only have like $1 voucher, $5 voucher, like 10, 15, yeah, that's it, 10 and 15 vouchers. So you could get the $15 voucher, but you can't get two $15 vouchers and use those. So if you wanted to get 25 bucks off your order, you would have to use the 10 and $15 voucher. There also might be rules as to how much you can put towards your purchase. I don't think you're allowed to let it pay for your entire purchase, at least the online store vouchers. Now, the physical store vouchers go up to $50, but again, same rules apply with repeated use. So when I had 80,000 points, I couldn't just get $80. I ended up spending $25 online and getting the $50 voucher for in-store. So that has put me off GameStop Pro a little bit. They have reintroduced, because they took away that 10% off we were getting and instead gave us $5 a month. Now they're giving us $5 a month and 5% off used games again. So you could pretty easily, with GameStop Pro, make your money back, which is, by the way, $25 a year instead of $15. Another downside to it, though, is, from what I can tell and from what the employees at GameStop are telling me, is you cannot get physical magazines anymore. They're switching everything over to digital, which means your magazine subscription is now no longer physical. I've been collecting these magazines since 2011, I think. So I have like several Tupperware bins just full of Game Informer magazines. This is the last one I got in the mail. It's for Armored Core 6, and this very well might be the last physical Game Informer magazine you at least can get from GameStop, which is kind of an end of an era. This is how I kind of learned about games back in the day, at least games that I normally wasn't looking at. A lot of times they're in here. There's always the big games mentioned in here. That might not be a big deal to a lot of modern gamers, but the reason GameStop has meant so much to me is I've been a physical collector. I don't want to see the future of gaming turn into the Android App Store and Steam. I want the value to be dependent on what people are willing to pay for a physical copy. And even today, I can walk into GameStop and get something for half the price it would be to buy it on the PlayStation Network store. And as much as you hate GameStop like prices are going to increase and gaming is going to probably get even more stingy if we completely do away with physical releases. And GameStop, as bad as they've been, as wishy-washy as they've been with retro releases, they're still the biggest retailer for physical games. And I feel like once GameStop goes under, physical games are going to quickly follow suit. It'll become more of a niche, and you'll only really be able to find things from companies like Limited Run Games. That being said, I'm not so sure if I can get behind GameStop Pro anymore. Just spending $25 a year for a rewards program for a company that doesn't carry a lot of the older games that I'm looking for, it's getting harder to justify that, which is partly why I'm cashing out all my rewards points. So I thought I'd show you guys what I got from my online order from GameStop. I've never purchased from GameStop, so I thought it would be interesting. They just come in a normal FedEx letter, and it says it's from GameStop. These shipped out of Texas, apparently. And I ended up getting Pokemon Legends because so many people were hyping this to insanity, and they seemed to really like it. I never got a chance to play it, so I got that. And I'm surprised this was on their store. I got .hack/GU. This I'm kind of into the .hack series. It seems to be such a big brand that I never know where to start, but I have one of the games and one of the manga, so I thought I'd get this. This seemed to be a pretty large game for the PlayStation 4, and I got pretty cheap on GameStop Online. One thing, if A from GameStop is watching this, GameStop Online has quite a few games that I'm interested in for like the PlayStation Vita, but they don't ship. And they also don't ship to other stores. Another thing is I can't check the inventory of my local store. I don't know if it's something they have to opt into or something. But I think if GameStop does want to make that switch to online sales, they should really work on getting all their stores together. So if it does say a game is in stock, you can actually get it. And just for the heck of it, I thought I'd show you my old PowerUp Rewards Pro membership card. I don't know if that brings back any memories to you guys. I lost this a while ago, and it turned out to be in PlayStation Heroes for the PS3. So that's what the rewards cards at least looked like when I was in middle school. They've since gone through a couple different iterations. This is what the card looked like at least the last time they made me get a new card. And really that's all this video is about, just kind of me reminiscing about PowerUp Rewards. Kind of just putting out there that as much as I think gamers tend to hate on GameStop, and I think they're very valid reasons to kind of hate on GameStop with some of their company policies and things they've done in the past, I do want them to succeed. I don't want them to go under. I would like to see them make the changes that would be needed to stay around. I mean, I'd hate to see them go away and then the only way for me to buy new games is from Walmart, because I feel like if they went away quickly, Walmart would stop selling video games as well. But I guess that's all dependent on the market and you guys. So if you guys would like to keep seeing physical games and not be dependent on 3 different online stores, wherever you buy games, I would encourage you to buy physical, whether it's at a local game store, at Walmart, or on Amazon, or whatever. Because that way, in 20 years from now, the games we're playing will still be able to play, unlike a lot of the digital-only games that are getting harder to obtain, like all the old Flash games or previous Warzone maps. And that is partly why I'm working on this video over here. I am playing every Call of Duty that was released on the PS3 or for that generation, and I could still play every one of these online. And even if I couldn't, I could still play every one of these. It's not like they're ever going to be taken away from me unless they send the police to come and confiscate my discs. So anyways, this got a little ranty. Sorry, I might have lost the point. Hope you guys got some enjoyment out of this video, and
GameStop, power to the players.